Kobe boy.
Okay, hung up on the dual Kobe's.
Okay, there we go. I forgot. Apparently, I have to remember to remove the video capture and then put it back on. Otherwise, it gets the quality all wrong. But we're good to go now. That's all that matters.
There you go. So how's the sun in your lens? That doing all right, or you?
It's not. Believe it or not, it's not terrible. This is what we're. Here, I'll shut off the pregame for just a second. That's what we're seeing, or that's what they're seeing on the other end. So,
yeah,
not terrible, and it'll get better. And so we'll do this.
You know what? I have my. It may be deep enough. I have my thing in my car.
Do you?
I have a mount. It would mount to the bottom. You could mount it right on the screen.
Okay, if we want to try it, I'd be more than happy to give it a shot.
See if it works.
Okay, sounds great. This is you guys' first game, right, of the year? Or have you guys played one yet?
Honestly, we don't know because we're parents on the older team.
Oh.
Because he didn't watch the game. Yeah.
Fair enough.
And then we ran because he needed help. He ran up here to run stuff.
Well, we appreciate it. That's great. How young do they have teams for? Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Nice. Very good.
Oh yeah. I know something's gonna play next time. Walk-up songs, pitcher walk-up songs. Yeah, pitcher walk-up songs, scoreboard. And then College City's going nuts with it, helping him. All of a sudden, Noah shows up and I said, so we go. He goes, Coach said he's going to country. Yeah.
We got time. A little bit of time. Here, I'm just gonna mute this so that they don't see all of us. radio, on the radio side of things.
The other thing we could do, if you want, and I leave you to make the changes, I could set my camera up.
I think I'm just going to stick with this
Wanna
for
go with
today.
that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we're coming back here again later this season, and maybe we can try it when we have more time. But
Yeah.
we're 5 minutes off,
Yeah.
so
I may set mine up anyway down on the side later on just to get Charlie.
yeah, for sure.
He's probably going to pitch a couple of innings tonight, and I wanted to get some so he could look at his work. So I'm probably going to set this. Try a good side angle. Okay. How do I tell them where to go?
So look up Everett Merchants Baseball on YouTube, or go to any of our social media platforms. I've got it on all of them.
Everett Merchants Baseball on YouTube. Okay. All right.
Thanks for coming up. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll hang around. There's not much for me to do. Don't need me.
Yeah.
I'll just intrude on you. Right there later. Parking again. Yeah.
See ya.
I guess that's why they call it God's country. I saw the light up, sunrise sitting back in a party on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Say the sound of in-town Dixie whistle in the wind that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down and but he didn't stick around. This is God's country. We turn to dirt and work until he's done. We take a break and break bread on Sunday, then do it all again. 'Cause we're proud to be from God's country. I saw the light up, back in the on the muddy river, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Say the sound of
Hello and welcome to Hartman Field as your Everett Merchants get ready to take on the Redmond Dudes. I'm Sean O'Connor, your voice of the Everett Merchants, and welcome to another beautiful night for baseball. Leading off for your Everett Merchants is Patrick Chung at second base, Austin Hawk at DH, Sam Linscott at center field, followed by Max Witt at third base, Nick Anderson at left field, Kobe Bluntz in right field, Jay Waltz-Morano behind the plate, Mickey Cohen at first base, and Riley Parker at shortstop. We apologize for the bad camera angles. We have a difficult setup here as the first pitch is down low for a ball as we are underway. Everett Merchants, big winners last night over the Highline Bears, 11-1 winners in that game. Second pitch inside for ball 2-0 quickly to Patrick Chung. Game shortened by a power outage in the bottom of the ninth inning. The Bears had the bases loaded, but ended up taking the loss. 2-0 pitches outside, quickly 3-0, as your Merchants are in a good spot here early. Patrick Chung climbs back into the box, sitting 471 on the year. Here's the 3-0 pitch, and it's ball for a 4-pitch walk to lead off the ball game. Can't ask for a much better start for the Merchants. That will bring up designated hitter Austin Hawk. Right-handed bat. Hawk batting 231 on the year, slugging 563. Good power hitter so far on this 5-game season. Here's the pitch, and it's a punch shown, just trickles foul for strike one. Head coach Harold Pyatt mentioned in the pregame of the last game over in Everett that they want to play some small ball, see this team manufacture some runs, and there's some early evidence of that desire. Here's the 0-1 pitch, swung on and grounded straight to short. This could be two. Over to second for one, on to first, and it is in time. The 4-6-3 double play clears the bases and brings up center fielder Sam Linscott with 2 outs in the inning.
Hey, we're making plays. Making plays.
Sam Linscott playing center fielder as he has every night so far this season. He takes a strike for the first pitch. Linscott hitting 375 on the season, also has a home run. Here's the 0-1 pitch, lifted it down the right field line. Over is the first baseman. He is there in time to make the catch. A quick 1-2-3 inning for Nick Biddison, the Studs pitcher. As we head to the bottom of the first inning, your score, your Everett Merchants 0 and the Redmond Dudes coming up. Welcome back to Everett Memorial Stadium. Your Merchants down in order in the first inning. We're here in the bottom of the first inning. Here's your Redmond Dudes lineup. Chase Hacker in center field, Connor Rojan, the designated hitter, Clayton Truex at first base, batting cleanup is Jake Levin in right field, Alex Galgano behind the plate, and Will Langan at third base. Batting seventh is AJ Morioka, excuse me. Batting eighth is Nick Woodward at third base, and batting in the 9-hole, number 13, JJ Valencia, the left fielder. Starting for your Merchants tonight is number 18, Kobe Cole. Kobe Cole, 2 appearances, no starts, 3 innings pitched, a 3.00 ERA, 4 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, struck out 2 and walked 3 in this young season. Here's the pitch, and it's First pitch swinging, popped over towards the first base line. It is caught. First pitch, first out of the ball game. And that is a pop out over to your first baseman for your Everett Merchants. We'll bring up number 33, the designated hitter, Connor Wojron. We apologize this game is not available after the stream, as Waka music may prove to be a copyright issue. Here's the pitch, as a called strike on the outside corner. The Merchants playing in their 6th game of the season. All league games so far, they're sit 3-2, trailing the Seattle Studs. The Dudes playing their first game in PIL play. The 0-1 pitch is outside for ball 1. One and one the count. Here's Culp's line and delivery. This pitch is cut on and missed. Big time heat blows by Connor Wojron. And Cody Culp jumps ahead to 1-2. Altamirano gives Culp the sign. Here's the 1-2 pitch, well outside. Abbottson is just controlling the fastball. Is Cody Culp. Has some good heat tonight, but can't find the plate consistently. Merchants looking to turn it back over to their offense in the top of the 2nd. Here's the wind. And the 2-2 pitch. Cut on and missed for a swinging strike 3. Culp's 3rd strikeout on the season. And it'll bring up first baseman number 32, Clayton Truex. Culp gets the signs and delivers it well inside. And it got a piece of him. It'll send Truex to first base on a hit by pitch. Truex on first after the hit by pitch. Will bring up number 43 right fielder Jake Levin. Here's Culp's pitch. Check swing, appeal, and it is a strike swinging. Bit of a complaint that Jake Levin complaining there that he did not go, but he did indeed. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Cody Culp. It is just outside for a ball. Here's Culp's 1-1 pitch, swung on and lifted. In comes the second baseman, and he makes the play. As that records the first out of the inning. We head to the top of the 2nd inning. Your score, 0-0.
One of those between inning music. The bottom.
Welcome back to Everett Memorial Stadium. We play in the top of the first, no score here at Redmond Field. Brings up third baseman Max Witt. Here's the windup and the delivery, and it is a strike of the knees. Some viewers may notice the absence of Jake Tilley in the lineup tonight, as the 0-1 pitch is just inside for ball one. Jake Tilley is serving a one-game suspension due to an ejection, as he was tossed along with a Highline Bear pitcher in the pregame of the Bear Merchants game last night, as the 1-1 pitch is a called strike on the outside corner. Tilley and that pitcher participated in some pregame shenanigans, a standoff on the lines after the national anthem got both players ejected, both players serving a one-game suspension. Here's the 1-2 pitch, line right at the second baseman, who boots it into right field, and that will be an error. Max Witt reaching on an E4. Merchants get their second base runner of the night. And that will bring up number 20 left fielder Nick Anderson. Here's the pitch, well outside for ball one. Anderson hitting .231 on the season. Good slugging numbers at .636 as he's found his way to get on base with 6 walks. Bettinson's 1-0 pitch is cut on and missed for strike one. Anderson faces Bettinson. Here's the 1-1, and it's cut on. Rounded to third. They'll try to turn two to get it second for one on the first in time. 5-4-3 double play, and that will be the second out of the inning. Second double play turned by the Dudes tonight. And it'll bring up number 8, Kobe Blunt, the right fielder for your Merchants. Blunt hitting .133 on the season. His first pitch is low. Pardon my correction. Kobe Blunt is hitting .182 on the season. He does have a triple. Here's the 1-0. Just outside for ball two. 2-0 quickly. Kobe Blunt's ahead. 2 outs here in the top of the first, or the second inning rather. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Blunt. It's a strike of the knees. 2-1 now. Blunt, 5 RBIs on the year. Looking to get on board here as this ball skips into the catcher. 3-1 now. Three-one pitch
to Kobe Blunt, as swung on and grounded to short. He gathers throw over is in time, and that will retire the side. Your Merchants go in order once again as we head to the bottom of the second. No score here in this one. Welcome back to Hartman Field in Redmond, Washington, as the Merchants play the Redmond Dunes in a scoreless bottom of the second inning. Here's Kobe Culp's ball, just misses outside to Alex Galgano, the catcher for the Redmond Dudes. Here's Culp's 1-0. Misses outside once again, quickly 2-0. Here's Culp's offering, 2-0, swung on and fouled out of play down the first base line for a strike. Two and 1 the count to Galgano. He looks to get on board. We play in a scoreless bottom of the second. Here's the 2-1. Up and in for ball 3. 3-1 the count. Kobe Culp's got to find the strike zone. Hartman Field, a very small park. 300 down each line. 360 to left field gap. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Cut through and missed. For strike number 2. Full count for Alex Galgano. Culp checks the signs from Altamirano. Here's the 3-2 payoff pitch is fouled down the first base line, and we'll do it again. Culp struck out a man, forced 2 pop outs in the first inning, also hit a man. Here's the payoff pitch, grounded down the first base line, or third base line, but foul, and we'll run it again. Galgano has seen 7 pitches from Cody Culp. This will be the 8th. Here's the payoff pitch, swung on and fouled back, and we'll do it again. This is the 9th pitch of the at-bat upcoming. Culp sitting on 18 pitches. This will be his 9th of the at-bat. Here's the payoff pitch, and it's swung on and missed for strike 3 for the first out of the inning. Bring up number 6, Will Langen, playing third base for the Redmond Dudes. Culp looks in and delivers a strike on the inside corner. Merchants looking to improve to 4-2 on the season with a win here tonight. Here's the 0-1. It's a strike low on the bottom outside corner. 0-2 quickly. Here's Culp's 0-2 pitch up and away. Ball 1. Culp's fastball's had a bit of run in it today, getting out of the strike zone on occasion. So he looks for his 3rd K of the day. Here's the 1-2 pitch, popped up into the triangle, and the catch will be made by Patrick Chung. We'll bring up number 1, shortstop, Alex Morioka. A.J. Morioka, the shortstop, looking to get on base for his Redmond Dudes, and he takes a strikeout on the outside corner. Culp, 2 strikeouts today and a number of pop-outs. Here's the pitch, low and away for ball 1. A 9-pitch at-bat to start this inning, and then a very efficient 4-pitch at-bat. His 1-1 pitch is down low for ball 2. 2-1. Culp struggled with command early in this one, but has been able to get the easy outs and stay clean. Here's his 2-1 pitch, and it's swung on, lined into right field, but over is Kobe Blunt, and he will make the catch. A quick 1-2-3 inning for Cody Culp, even with some laboring in his at-bat against Alex Galgano. We'll head to the top, or to the bottom of the first inning. Your score, 0-0. Welcome back to Hartman Field. First road broadcast of the season for the Everett Merchants. Brings up Diego Altamirano. He'll face Nick Bettison. Here's the first pitch, cut on and missed, and a ball in the dirt. Altamirano batting .143 on the season. Not a great start, but he's had some good moments behind the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike. Count goes to 0-2. Altamirano faces an 0-2 count. Here's the pitch, and it's taken inside for a ball. A little bit of argument from the Redmond dugout, as we'll see a 1-2 pitch to Altamirano. Merchants have gone in order with a couple double plays. Here's the 1-2, foul down the first base line, nearly catching a piece of one of his Merchants. So we'll do a 1-2 again. Mickey Coyne up to bat next. But first, we wait on the conclusion of Altamirano's appearance. 1-2 count. Bettison winds and delivers. It is cut on and lined into left center field, and that is a stand-up single for Diego Altamirano. Third consecutive inning the leadoff man has reached for the Merchants. The next plate appearance in the prior 2 innings have been double plays. Bring up Mickey Coyne, the first baseman for your Merchants, batting 8th tonight. Mickey's batting .400 on the season. He's 2 for 5 with 2 singles. Here's Bettinson's pitch. It catches the outside corner for a strike. Merchants looking to avoid another double play ball. Bettison comes set and delivers. The 1-0 pitch just catches the outside of the zone for strike 2. Outside of the zone to the lefties has been a favorable spot for pitchers in tonight's ball game. It's been called fairly consistently, however. 0-2 to Mickey Coyne. Here's Bettison as he steps off. He'll reset the signs. Bettison back on the rubber. He sends the ball over to first base. Altamirano gets back in time. Nothing doing. Coyne looking to advance Altamirano. No outs here in the bottom of the second, or top of the third, rather. The pitch is just on the outside corner, and that is a called strike 3 in the first out of the inning, recorded on a strikeout to Mickey Coyne. It'll bring up number 44, Riley Parker, playing shortstop for your Everett Merchants tonight. 143 on the season, also got on board. There's 1 for 7, straight up. Struck out 4 times on the young season, looking to advance the runner. Here's the first pitch outside for a ball. Altamirano standing on first, courtesy of a leadoff single in the inning. Bettison looks in, and another pickoff move. Not a great move by Bettison, but good enough to keep the runners close and induce those double plays. He's been on the receiving end of 2 tonight, looking to make it 3. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch, and it's a big swing and a miss by Riley Parker to even the count at 1-1. Being urged to move this man along by his dugout. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Cut on and line down the left field line, but foul. And 1-2 the count now. Altamirano was off and running. In this short ballpark, those balls can find their way over the fence in a hurry. But just foul. 1-2 to Riley Parker. Here's the set. And the 1-2 pitch is well outside, dropped by the catcher, but able to gather himself in time to keep Altamirano on first. And we'll see a 2-2 pitch. 1 out here, no score in the top of the third. Merchants looking to improve to 4-2. Dudes looking to win their first game of the season. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, lifted into foul territory, down near the Merchants' dugout, and the catch is made by the first baseman to record the second out of the inning. It'll bring up leadoff man Patrick Chung, who walked in the first, was erased on a 4-6-3 double play 2 pitches later. Chung, 471 hitter on the season. Also has hit a double and a triple in the young season. Looking at a home run to get the season cycle. The first pitch of Chung is on the outside corner. Once again, that corner's been favorable for the against left-handed batters, but it's been called consistently. Something that lefties' bats are going to have to adjust to tonight. Altamirano on first. Chung at the plate. The 0-1 pitch is cut on and missed quickly, 0-2. Bettinson looks in. Chance to pick up his second strikeout of the inning. Chung digs in. Here's Bettinson's 0-2 pitch. And it's a strike 3 called on the outside corner. And that is the third out of the inning. Once again, that outside corner has been favorable against left-handed bats, but called fairly consistently so far. We head to the bottom of the third inning. There's no score. Welcome back to Hartman Field here in Redmond, Washington, as the Redmond Dudes taking on your Everett Merchants. No score here in the bottom of the third inning. Cody Culp still working on the mound as his first pitch is a ball on the outside corner. Nick Woodward up to bat for the Redmond Dudes, playing second base tonight, looking to get his first hit of the season. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Culp, outside and high for ball 2. Culp's fastball's had some speed tonight. He's been able to blow by a couple bats. but the control not quite there. Here's the 2-0 pitch, lined into right center field. This one will get down right in front of Sam Linscott for a single into center. Leadoff single for Nick Woodward will bring up J.J. Valencia. J.J. Valencia playing left field for the Dudes tonight and hitting in the 9-hole. Looking to move his man along. Here's the first pitch, and it's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Culp checks the signs. From the stretch, delivers. And this one's a dribble up the third base line. Fielded by Culp. Tough throw to first base, not in time. Infield single. And a throwing error will advance the runners. Chase Hacker, center fielder, up to bat. No outs here in the bottom of the third inning. Dudes threatening with runners on second and third. And a ball called. One-zero pitch from Culp. Runners on second and third. Here's the pitch inside for a ball. 2-0 quickly. Merchants in a bit of a sticky situation here. Runners on second and third. Nobody out. Dudes looking to start the season 1-0. Merchants looking to improve to 4-2. Here's Culp's 2-0 pitch. Cut on and missed for a strike. There's that speed. That fastball can be dangerous when it finds its spot. But finding that spot's been a bit of a problem tonight for Culp. Here's the 2-1 pitch, well inside. 3-1 now. Runners on second and third. Culp looking to get himself out of this jam. 3-1 the count. Runners on second and third. No score. Here's the pitch. Lifted into center field. Over is Linscott, and he makes the catch. Runners tag and advance. Sacrifice fly will play to run. As the Merchants look like they may appeal, as we will see. Appeal is one out now in the inning with the runner on third base. First pitch is up high to Connor Wojron for ball one. Merchants thought the runner left early from second, and it appeared that he did, but the umpires disagree as we play with one out. Culp delivers the pitch to Wojron, and it's a strike called. Here's the pitch. And another strike. Culp finding his command here. 1 out. Runners on the corners. Excuse me, runner on third. Here's the pitch. Well outside for a ball. 2-2 the count. 1 out here in the bottom of the third inning. 1-0 Dudes. Here's the pitch. Cut on and missed for a swinging strike 3. Brings up Clayton Truex. Was hit by a pitch. First pitch he saw. Welcome back to Everett, or to Hartman Field rather, as we are on the road down in Redmond. As your Merchants trail the Dudes 1-0 in here in the top of the fourth inning. We have a pitching change. Number 17, Colton Turner takes over for Nick Bettinson in the top of the fourth. Austin Hawk will lead off the inning, batting .231 on the season with a pair of doubles. Grounded into a double play in the first inning. Catcher and pitcher meeting for the first time out there on the mound in this young PIL season. Here's the first pitch, just outside for a ball. Only hit on the night so far is a Diego Altamirano single. Here's the 1-0 pitch. It's popped up right on the edge of the grass, and the catch is made by the second baseman. Pop out to the second baseman will bring up Sam Linscott. Sam Linscott having a heck of a season, 9 of 24 on the season, also reached on a walk, 6 RBIs on the year, 5 runs scored, 375 batting average. Looking to keep that tear going. Here's the first pitch, a fastball down low for a ball. Doesn't like the call, smiling to himself as looks to put that heat in the zone. Here's the 1-0, down low for a ball. Quickly 2-0. Linscott ahead. Here's the 2-0 pitch, cut on and missed for a strike. Five pitches for Colton Turner. Here's the 6th. And it's a strike on the inside corner. 2-2 quickly. 2-2 to Sam. He looks to get on board as the tying run. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Turner, and it swung and lined right to the shortstop for out number 2. Max Witt reached on an error in the second inning. He's up here with 2 outs in the top of the 4th. Here's Turner's first pitch outside to Max Witt, 1-0 the count. One 0 to Witt is away and low, ball 2. Time called. As Clayton Truex, first baseman, trots over and talks to his pitcher, Colton Turner. Here's the pitch. Swung on, grounded up the first base line, just fair. He'll take it himself as it is a 3 unassisted ground out. 1, 2, 3 inning to retire the side for the Merchants. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Merchants 0, Dudes 1. Welcome back to Hartman Field here in Redmond, Washington, as your Merchants trail the Redmond Dudes by a score of 1-0. Jake Levin up to bat. He's 0 for 1, popped out to the second baseman in the first inning. Here's the first pitch from Cody Culp, is a strike on the outside corner. Culp's pitch count relatively high. Gave up 1 run in the third inning on a sacrifice fly. Limited the damage. Second pitch is swung on and fouled off the screening quickly, 0-2. Culp got himself in a sticky spot. Runners on second and third with nobody out. Sacrificed only 1 run on that deep sac fly to center field. 0-2 the count. Culp well ahead. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled off the screen right in front of us here in the press box. We'll do 0-2 again. Here's Culp's windup, and the 1-2 and the 0-2 pitch is a soft fly ball into right field, caught by Kobe Blunt for the out. And that'll bring up Alex Galgano, the catcher. Galgano digs in. He struck out in a 9-pitch battle with Cody Culp. Culp will look to shorten that at bat up a little bit if he can help it, as his first pitch is just outside for a ball. 1 run on 2 hits and 1 error charged by the Dudes. Here's the pitch. Swung on a line right past Riley Parker. He makes the stop. That's an infield single for Alex Galgano. Will Langen up with a runner on first on a single. Here's a line drive right at Riley Parker. Over to second for 1. On to first. A nice pick in time for the 6-4-3 double play. And that will retire the side. As we head to the top of the 5th, your Merchants trail the Dudes by a score of 1-0. Welcome back to Everett Memorial, once again to Hartman Field, as we are doing our first roadcast of the season. Nick Anderson up to bat, grounded into a 5-4-3 double play in the second inning. He looks to get on board. Merchants only 1 run or one hit on the night, as that is a sharply hit ball up the middle for a base hit. Nick Anderson reaching on a single up the middle on the first at bat of the top of the fifth. Bring up right fielder Kobe Blunt, grounded out to short in his first appearance tonight. Blunt's 2 for 11 on the season. 4 RBIs. He's made his plate appearances count. Looks to advance the runner here. Lines are very favorable to bunts. We'll see if we see one here. Bunt shown. Kobe Blunt lays down a beauty. The runner will advance. The throw over to first is in time, but a sacrifice bunt will advance Nick Anderson to second base, and we have a runner in scoring position for the first time tonight. Bring up catcher Diego Altamirano. He's 1 for 1 tonight with a single. Looking to drive in the runner on. 1 out here. We play top 5. First pitch is away. Wild pitch will advance the runner. And a runner on third base on the wild pitch. Altamirano now. A deep fly ball would drive in the run and tie this game. We play top 5. 1 out. Runner on third. 1-0 counts to Altamirano. In a 1-0 ball game, your Merchants trail. Merchants wearing their black unis tonight. So are the Dudes. Here's the 1-0. And it's a strike on the outside corner. 1-1 the count. One and one, Altamirano looking to drive in the runner on third to tie the game. Turner from the set throws a pitch low. 2-1 now. Colton Turner working from behind. 5 pitches in this inning so far. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed to even the count at 2-2. 1 out for the Merchants. But with 2 strikes, they need to be careful. Would love a deep fly ball to tie this ball game. We're playing Hartman Field. Short corners. Chance for a pull hitter to knock one out. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Up tall. Full count. 3-2. Altamirano looking for his first RBI on the year. He readies. Here's the payoff pitch. This one swung on into center field. Over the head of the center fielder. This will score a run easily. Altamirano cruising into second base with an RBI double. And the Merchants tie this ball game. Bring up Mickey Coyne. 1 runner on. It's Altamirano at second base. 1 out here, and the Merchants tie the ball game 1-1. Colton Turner giving up his first run of the ball game. Still in trouble here. 1 out with a runner on second. Here's the first pitch. It's outside for ball 1. Coyne 2 for 5 on the season. Entering tonight, he struck out on 3 pitches in the third inning. Looking to pick up an RBI. Here's the pitch. Down low for ball 2. Time called. The catcher goes out to talk to Colton Turner. Try to settle him down here. 2-0 count to Mickey Coyne. Great situation if you're the Merchants. A well-hit single would give you the lead. Coyne, no RBIs on the season, looking to get his first as his teammate Altamirano got his first. Altamirano looking to score his first run of the season as well. 2-0 count. Here's Turner's offering. Outside, 3-0. Coin well ahead here. Likely gets the green light with a runner on second. Here's the set. And the 3-0 pitch gets away. The runner will hold, and it's a 4-pitch walk to Mickey Coin. Runners on first and second with 1 out. It'll bring up the shortstop, Riley Parker. Parker popped out to the first baseman in the 3rd inning. He's hitting 142 on the season entering tonight. 1 hit on the year. Struck out 4 times. Also reached on an error. Here's the offering, and it's a strike on the outside corner. Runners on first and seconds. Merchants would love a run here to take the lead. Culp's thrown a spectacular ball game on the other side, only giving up 3 hits and a run. Would love to get a little run support here. Here's the 0-1 offering, and it's down low for a ball. We play top of the 5th. Tie ball game 1-1 on an Altamirano double. Drove in Nick Anderson. Count even at 1. Here's the offering. Swung on. Lined into center field. This should score Altamirano. Coin checks up. Here's the throw. He gets a late stop sign. Great call. It was an amazing throw by the center fielder. A single will load the bases for the Merchants with 1 out, and it'll bring up leadoff man Patrick Chung. Patrick Chung walked in the first, struck out in the 3rd. It's 471 on the season, and it appears that we will have a pitching change. These uniforms are hard to tell numbers. We will get it to you as soon as we can, if it is indeed a pitching change, but it may just be a conversation here on the mound. Colton Turner arguing to keep him spot on the mound. Having a talk with his pitching coach. We'll reset the inning. Nick Anderson hit a leadoff single, moved along on a sacrifice bunt by Kobe Blunt, as he will stay in the ballgame. An RBI double by Diego Altamirano, followed by a Mickey Coin season, including tonight. 471 entering the night. He's 8-17 on the year with a double and a triple. Would love to pick up a couple RBIs here. Here's the offering, and it's a strike. 5 RBIs on the season for Patrick Chung. Love to pick up a pair more here. Altamirano on 3rd. Mickey Coin on 2nd. Riley Parker on first base. 0-1 count to Chung. Here's Turner's offering. It's well outside and low for ball 1 to even the count. Chung trying to get on base for the 2nd time tonight. Here's the 1-1. This pitch is swung on, lifted into left field, getting foul and out of play for a long, loud out, number 2. 1-2 the count to Chung. 1 out here. In the top of the 5th inning, your Merchants tied the ball game on a Diego Altamirano RBI double. Colton Turner steps off the rubber. Takes a second to compose himself. He'll step back on in a big spot here. Dudes would love a double play. Merchants would love a base runner. Here's the stretch end. The 1-2 outside and high for ball 2. Count evens at 2-2. Merchants 3-2 on the season, swept by the Studs at home. Beat the Wallbangers twice and the Highline Bears last night. Here's the offering, and it's a foul chopped. We'll do 2-2 again. That pitch looked to be outside, but a good protect there by Chung, as that outside pitch has been a tough one to call for lefties. Just got confirmation from the home plate umpire that that pitch would have been outside. Regardless, the foul ball resets. 2-2. Here's the pitch, and it is inside. 3-2, says home plate umpire. full count. We'll see a payoff pitch. That was a very borderline pitch on the inside corner. The Redmond bullpen dugout did not like it. We'll see a payoff pitch, 3-2. The count, 1 out, bases loaded for your Merchants. Top of the 5th inning here. Here's the payoff pitch, up high, and the run will score on the bases loaded walk. An RBI walk for Patrick Chung, and your Merchants take a 2-1 lead. The bases loaded walk, and we'll see a pitching change here as Colton Turner's night is done. He gives up 2 runs and is responsible for all the runners on. When we get the number, we will let you know. We'll take a short break from Hartman Field. Your Merchants take a 2-1 lead, and they leave the bases loaded with 1 out here on the top of the 5th. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Hartman Field. New pitcher for the Redmond Dudes is lefty number 19, Calvin Wood. He inherits a bases-loaded jam with 1 out, and it'll bring up Austin Hawk. He grounded into a double play in the first inning. Look to avoid to do that here. With 3 runners on, Merchants lead at 2-1 here in the top of the 5th. As Merchants look to pour it on. Wood looks in and delivers. This pitch is in the dirt for a ball. When I say in the dirt, I should specify we're playing on an all-turf field. Anything in the dirt's going to be in the turf. It just doesn't feel right to stay in the turf. We're playing baseball here. 1-0 the count. Wood looking to get out of this jam with a ground ball double play. Wood from the stretch delivers. This pitch is swung on and lifted into foul territory and out of play for a strike 1. I'd like to thank all of you watching at home on YouTube. We will attempt to bring you tomorrow's ball game against City Baseball. We are currently do not know if we are able to bring you that game or not. If we cannot, follow along live on PointStreak.com. 1-1 the count. Bases loaded for your Merchants. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Here's the offering. Fouled back off the catcher. Good swing there by Austin Hawk. And we'll see a 1-2 pitch. Just caught a piece of that one, did Hawk. He sent it straight back. Hawk playing DH tonight, looking to pick up some RBIs here. Here's the 1-2 offering. Swung and fouled down the first base line. And we'll do it again. Merchants looking to pick up their 4th league win, hoping to stay in contact with the Seattle Studs, who lead the division. Wood sets and delivers. This pitch is swung on, lifted into center field. Fielder's there. Everyone tags. Everyone will advance. The throw to third base is not in time, and a sacrifice fly will add a run. 3-1 Merchants lead. Sam Linscott will come up with 2 outs, a 3-run lead, and runners on second and third base. He'll look to continue his hot start this season. Entering the year, 9 of 24 with 6 RBIs and 5 runs scored. Sam's 0 for 2 tonight. Flew out to the shortstop and flew out to the first baseman. He looks to reach for the first time tonight and get a couple more for the Merchants. 3-1, top 5th. We play with 2 outs and 2 runners on. Wood comes set and delivers. The pitch is just in the bottom half of the part of the zone for a strike. Sam already made an incredible play out in center field to limit the damage in the bottom of the third inning. He'll get a chance to pad the lead here for the Merchants. Already 3 in the top of the 5th. Here's the 0-1 offering. And it's a strike. The bottom of the zone, another favorable spot tonight. Zone's been pretty big but consistent overall. Something that the batters have to adjust to. And the Merchants have done a good job in this inning of doing that. Sam's the 8th man of the plate tonight. Or in the inning, rather. If he reaches max Witt, would complete the lineup. And he swings and misses. Sam Linscott strikes out swinging to end the inning. But the Merchants get the job done, putting 3 runs in the top of the 5th inning on 3 hits. They leave 2 men aboard. As we head to the bottom of the 5th inning, your Merchants lead it by a score of 3-1. Welcome back to Hartman Park. Your Merchants with a 3 spot in the top of the 5th lead at 3-1. Cody Culp still on the mound. So the Merchants starter has played 5 in every game so far this year as AJ Morioka fouls the first pitch over the press box behind home plate and out of play for strike number 1. Morioka flew out to right field to end the second inning. It's his second appearance of the night. Takes an outside strike 2. And quickly 0-2 the count. Cody Culp in control here. Here's the 0-2. And it's just a little bit high. Ball number 1. One and 2 the count. Here's Culp's offering. Well outside and low for ball 2. Leaving the count at 2-2. Merchants 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error against. The Dudes 1 run on 3 hits. Here's the next pitch, fouled away, and we'll do 2-2 again. Dudes, 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error charged against. For those of you following along on point streak, Merchants only have 1 error. It was a missed click on my part. I apologize on the double error charged against Cody Culp in the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the 2-2 pitch. It's up and in for a ball. Full count, 3-2. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Culp's been efficient, but he's had a couple long battles. Here's the pitch. Lifted high in the middle of the diamond. And the catch is made by Riley Parker for out number 1. Culp wins. Culp wins has won both of his long battles tonight, as Nick Woodward, the 3rd baseman for the Studs, climbs in. He's scored the only run of the inning, or of the game rather, for the Dudes. As the pitch misses, he pulls back the bunt attempt, as he showed bunt all the way. Woodward trying to get a board on a bunt. He singled and scored the only run of the game for the Dudes. Woodward will swing away this time, and this one is lined right to Patrick Chung. He makes the catch. A spectacular catch for out number 2. And will bring up 9-hole hitter J.J. Valencia. He singled to advance Nick Woodward in the 3rd inning. J.J. Woodward up to bat, looking to improve on his 1-for-1 night. He swings, lines the ball into right center field. Over is Sam Linscott. He will make the catch. Kobe Blunt over there as well, but Linscott makes the play, and a very efficient 1-2-3 inning for Kobe Culp. When we come back, we'll play the top of the 5th inning. Max Witt, Nick Anderson, and Kobe Blunt will be up for your Merchants as we head to the top of the 6th inning. Your Merchants 3, the Dudes 1. Welcome back to Hartman Park as Max Witt leads off the top of the 6th inning. Calvin Wood still on the mound as he delivers a strike at the knees to Max Witt. Witt stands in, waits for the pitch. Here it comes. Down low, skips in to even the count at 1-1. Witt's 0 for 1 tonight, or 0 for 2 rather. Reached on an error in the 2nd inning and grounded out to the first baseman in the 4th. Here's the 1-1 pitch, swung on line right at the first baseman. He'll take it himself, a 3 unassisted ground out for the first out of the inning. bring up Nick Anderson. He singled to lead off that big top of the 5th inning, came around and scored on the Diego Altamirano RBI double. He was 1 for 2 tonight. He also grounded into a double play in the 2nd inning. Anderson looks to get on the board once again for the Merchants. Here's Woods' wind and delivery. This pitch is fouled into the screen behind home plate for strike number 1. Colby Blunt is on deck, followed by Diego Altamirano should a man reach. Oh, 1 count. Here's Woods' wind and delivery. This is outside for ball number 1. Anderson, 231 on the season, 409 on base percentage. Skipping ball number 2, 2-1 upcoming. As Anderson takes a swing, practice swing, to keep loose. Two one the count. 3-1 Merchants lead here in the top of the 6th. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 2-2 the count. Wood readies and delivers. The 2-2 pitch caught on and missed. A nasty breaking ball for a swing strikeout. That will retire Nick Anderson and bring up the right fielder Kobe Blunt. Blunt's 0 for 1 tonight. Grounded out to the shortstop and hit a sacrifice bunt in the 5th inning. Here's the pitch. It's a called strike on the outside corner. Kobe Blunt is quickly behind. Calvin Wood winds and delivers. This pitch skips a couple feet in front of home plate and bounces in for a ball. Wood having some issues controlling his pitches as of late. Despite recording a strikeout, he will look to get out of this inning. Here's Wood's wind and his delivery, and it's swung foul down the right field line out of play for a loud strike number 2. Blunt looking for his 3rd hit of the season. Started hot, cooled down as of late. He's also appeared on the mound a couple times. Took a no decision in the 14-8 loss against the Seattle Studs. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Well outside for ball number 2. We'll even the count. 2-2, 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. Your Merchants lead at 3-1. Cody Culp having a spectacular outing, giving up 3 hits and 1 run. We'll see if we see him in the 6th. Here's the pitch. It's low and inside for ball number 3. And a full count, 3-2 with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Culp looking for a pitch he can hit. Here's Wood's wind. And the 3-2 pitch inside and low for a 2-out walk. That'll bring up Diego Altamirano, 2 for 2 tonight with an RBI double. Just the man you want to see tonight if you're the Merchants with a man on. Diego Altamirano, a run scored. He's 2 for 2 with a single and an RBI double. Altamirano digs in. Blunt takes his lead to the cut of the grass. Here's Wood's offering. It's a strike right at the knees. Altamirano checks the location of that pitch with the umpire. Says at the bottom of the zone. Wood looking for a ground ball or a strikeout to get out of the inning. A Slow move over to first base to keep Blunt honest. Blunt smiles and takes his lead once again. He's right at the cut of the grass. 0-1 the counts to Altamirano. Merchants lead at 3-1. From the stretch. The 0-1 pitch. Runner bluffs down the line. It's a ball to even the count at 1-1. 1-1 the count to Altamirano. He looks to improve to 3-3 on the night. Quick move over to first base. Blunt close enough to dive back in time. Wood looking to get out of this inning without allowing another run. 3-1 Merchants lead. Here's the pitch. It's a strike right at the bottom of the zone. 1-2 the count. Altamirano walks it off. Fixes his batting gloves. Didn't like the call, but he's got to climb back in and make something happen. One, two, the count. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. We play a 3-1 ball game. Your Merchants lead. Calvin Wood comes set. Time called by Altamirano. And we'll set again. Altamirano readies, awaiting Calvin Wood's offering. Here's the stretch. And the 1-2 pitch. Runner goes. Ball's foul down the right field line. And out of play. Good hack there by Altamirano. Just couldn't. Was a touch late. Pushed it foul. We'll do 1-2 again. Calvin Wood on the mound. Looking to get out of the inning clean. Kobe Blunt bluffed down that. Was headed to second. He had it stolen. He fluffs again on first base. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and it's a swinging strike number 3. And that will retire the side. Your Merchants go quietly, leaving one man on a walk by Kobe Blunt. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Chase Hacker, Connor Wojon, and Clayton Truex up for the Redmond Dudes. We play in the middle of the 6th inning. Your score, your Merchants 3 and the Redmond Dudes 1. Welcome back to Hartman Park. We play bottom of 6. Your Merchants lead at 3-1. New pitcher on the mound is Jared Maxfield. As Cody Kolbsnight has done a spectacular outing. 5 innings pitched, 1 run scored. It was earned, and 3 hits. As Jared Maxfield replaces him on the mound, his first pitch is a strike. He's marked for long relief tonight. Like to see him a couple innings. He's pitched 8 1/3 innings on the season. As his second offering is low. So as the batter did not go, he faces Chase Hacker, the center fielder, also playing leadoff hitter. No earned runs. He has given up 2 unearned runs on the season. Struck out 9 men, walked 3 through his 8 1/3 innings this season. Next offering, he did not go, and it's a ball. We also have a new first baseman, number 55, Trevor Quinn. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This ball is lined in left field and gets down. This will be at least 2, as he has a difficult time digging it out of left field. Is Nick Anderson, but he finally gets it out and throws it in. It's a leadoff double for Chase Hacker. Brings up designated hitter number 33, Connor Rojan. 2 strikeouts already tonight, both of them swinging. Both on 2-2 pitches. Maxfield looks to avoid giving up his first earned run on the season. Here's the pitch. It's a ball. Little high and outside there. Maxfield has been very solid in 2 outings so far this season, as we've mentioned. No earned runs through 8 1/3. 1-0 count here. Runner on second. Here's the offering. It's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 1-1 the count. The runner on is Chase Hacker. Chase Hacker on second base after a leadoff double. As we mentioned, Connor Wojon 0 for 2 tonight and this season. Here's the pitch. Runner bluffs. Heading to third. Ball is outside. Great block by Altamirano to keep the runner on. 2-1. We play bottom 6. Your Merchants lead at 3-1. Looking to improve to 4-2 on the season. Merchants will play an exhibition game against City Baseball tomorrow. First pitch at 6:05. We hope to carry that game if the facilities allow us to. Follow our social media accounts for updates. This ball is popped straight up, and the play is made by Riley Parker at shortstop for out number 1. Bring up number 32, Clayton Truex. The first baseman, he struck out and was hit by a pitch. 1 out here. Runner goes. The throw over is not in time. Just laid a stolen base on a ball in the dirt. Nearly a spectacular throw by Diego Altamirano, but just short, or just late is the throw. Runner on third now with 1 out. And the Dudes can pull within a run with a long fly ball. Merchants play in. Maxfield checks the signs. Here's the pitch. Lined up the middle. That's a single. It'll score a run. RBI single for Clayton Truex. And the Merchants lead. 3-2 Merchants lead here. Bottom of the 6th inning, 1 out. Runner on first base. Here's a big swing and a miss by number 43, Jake Levin. 0-1 the count. Maxfield surrendering his first earned run on the season. Still an excellent ERA. He's been a very solid pitcher for the Merchants this season. Looking for a ground ball to get out of the inning. 0-1 pitch is swung on and fouled out of play. 0-2 quickly the count. Levin's 0 for 2 tonight. popped out to short or to second base and flew out to right field. An aggressive hitter, Jake Levin, hasn't seen more than 4 pitches this all night. 3-2 game here. Merchants playing in a tight one. Quick move over to first base, not quite in time. As Truex is able to step back, beating Trevor Quinn's tag. Maxfield comes set. Here's the stretch. And the pitch. It's down low for ball 1. 1-2. Levin looking to get on board for the first time tonight. Maxfield delivers, and this pitch is lined right over the head of the shortstop into left center field. And that will be a single for Jake Levin. He'll advance the runner to second base. As the dudes are threatening here at Hartman Park. The score 3-2 Merchants here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 1 out. One out, runners on first and second base. They'll bring up Alex Galgano, the catcher. He has a single and struck out in a 10-pitch battle with starter Cody Culp. Here's Maxfield's delivery. It's high and away for ball 1. Maxfield looking to limit the damage here. Dudes have played it a run to cut the lead to 3-2. Here's the offering. That's a ball just a little bit low. 2-0 the count. Runners on first and second. Maxfield needs to be careful here. Pyatt standing outside. Harold Pyatt standing outside of his dugout, asking a couple questions to the home plate umpire. Maxfield comes set. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Just a little bit outside, says the home plate umpire. We'll see a 3-0 pitch. Time called by Diego Altamirano. He'll run out, try to calm down Jared Maxfield. Like to welcome everyone who is watching on YouTube Live and say thank you for following the Everett Merchants and supporting this baseball team. Trying to make Everett proud all season long and improve to 4-2 here tonight. But first, Jared Maxfield needs to get out of this jam. 2 runners on, 3-0 count, 1 out. Merchants lead it 3-2. Here's the pitch. It's a strike call down on the bottom half of the zone, right down the middle of the plate. And Maxfield finds a foothold. Maxfield looking for a double play here. 3-1 the count. 1 out. Here's the offering. Swung on and missed for strike 2 and a full count upcoming to Alex Galgano. Maxfield looks in. Gathers Altamirano's signs. He likes what he sees. Comes set. Checks the runners. Here's the stretch. And the payoff pitch is a strike 3 called on the bottom outside corner as Galgano can't believe it, but he heads back to the dugout. 2 outs now, and the Merchants need to find an out of any kind, and they'll get out of the inning. Will Langdon, the third baseman for the Dudes, up to bat. He's 0 for 2 tonight, grounded into a double play and popped out to second. Maxfield checks the runners, comes set and delivers. Fouled right off the home plate umpire. Knocks the masks off. He takes a second to compose himself as everyone gives him a second. Home plate umpire heads over, grabs his water. I'm just going to take a second to let him shake the cobwebs out as we have an infield meeting by the Merchants. The outfielders stay in their spots and the runners stay on their bags. We'd like to welcome everyone listening to the Everett Cup this Wednesday. First pitch of 7:05. Your Merchants will take on the Everett Aqua Sox as they play pro players for the only time this season and what is one of the more anticipated games of the year for the Everett Merchants. Tickets are $10, and $6 of those dollars go to support your Everett Merchants. A hearty round of applause for the home plate umpire as he took a hard one off the bill of his cap, knocked the mask off, but he shakes it off and climbs back in. Diego Altamirano checking on his umpire. 0-1 the count. We play bottom of the 6th. 2 outs, runners on first and second base. Merchants lead 3-2. Need to be careful here with the runner in scoring position. Maxfield comes set and delivers from the stretch. This ball is lined right to the third baseman. He'll slowly back up, and a fielder's choice will retire the side. As we head to the top of the 7th inning, your Merchants 3 and the Redmond Dudes 2. Welcome back to Hartman Park. Calvin Wood still on the mound for the Redmond Dudes. He's pitching in his 3rd inning here. Bring up Trevor Quinn for his first plate appearance of the night. He was a defensive replacement for Mickey Coyne over at first base. Here's the pitch. It's a ball upstairs. He gets a favorable pitch to start his night off. Trevor Quinn is 0 for 3 on the season. Struck out twice. It's limited work in the field. Here's the pitch. This one lined with some force. Will it get down? It will not. The catch is made by the center fielder for out number 1. Bring up shortstop Riley Parker. Appeared, it looks like a pinch hitter for a moment. Just a fold in the jersey. Made it look like number 14. We will see Riley Parker. He is 1 for 2 tonight with a single. He was stranded at third base in that big 5th inning. Merchants lead 3-2 here, top of the 7th. Here's the pitch. This one's lined with some authority. Out to right field. Back is the third right fielder. He makes the catch on the warning track for out number 2. In these small ballparks, you never know when one's going to carry a little extra and get out. That one not quite enough legs. Brings up Patrick Chung. He's 0 for 1 tonight with a strikeout. 2 walks. He walked to lead off the game and an RBI bases loaded walk in the 5th inning to drive in Diego Altamirano. Here's the first pitch of Chung. He shows bunts and pulls back and takes the ball. 1-0 the count. Chung hitting .384 on the season. He steps in and readies. Wood winds and delivers. The 1-0 pitch. This one swung on, lifted down the left field line. It will get out of play. A long, loud strike number 1. 2 outs here, and we play top of the 7th. Your Merchants lead it 3-2. Looking to improve to 4-2 rather on the season, and hand the Dudes a loss in their first game of the year. 1-1. Here's the wind and the delivery by Wood. It's a strike on the outside corner. 1-2 the count. Your Merchants will play a set of exhibition games before getting back into league play next week after tonight. But first, they need to finish off this win. Here's the 1-2 pitch. It's a ball just outside. 2-2 the count. 2-2, 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. Your Merchants lead at 3-2. Chung looking for his first hit of the ball game and his 3rd time reaching of the night. Here's the pitch outside. Full count, 3-2. Patrick Chung looking to get on base for the 3rd time, as we mentioned. 2 walks and an RBI already. His RBI is currently the game-winning RBI. Here's the payoff pitch from Wood. It's fouled away just out of the glove of the catcher. And we'll do it again. 7th pitch of the at-bat upcoming. Chung looking to make something happen here in the 7th. 2 quick outs to start, but here's the battle. Here's the 7th pitch of the at-bat. It's hit on a line to the first baseman. He'll take it himself, and that will retire the side. The Merchants go in order as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Your score, the Merchants 3 and the Redmond Dudes 2. Welcome back to Hartman Park. AJ Morioka leads it off for the Dudes. Maxfield still on the mound for your Merchants. Here's the pitch. It's a strike. Pitchers have liked the zone tonight. Hitters not so much, but it's been consistent all the way around. Maxfield delivers. The 0-1 pitch is low for a ball to even the count. Morioka 0 for 2 tonight. Popped out to short and flew out to right field. We play bottom 7. Your Merchants lead at 3-2 in a tight contest. Merchants have yet to play in a 1-1 ball game this season. This ball is up high. Ball 2, 2-1 quickly is the count. Here's the pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike. 2-2 the count. Home plate umpire standing in there. Good. He's got a tough one behind the plate. He took one off the crown of his head. Here's the 2-2 pitch down low. We'll see a payoff pitch. Home plate umpire caught one, took his mask off. Took him a minute to shake things off, but he's back in it now, and he's really standing in there. Here's the payoff pitch from Maxfield, and it is taken for a ball just outside. A leadoff walk will bring up Nick Woodward, the second baseman. He has a single, and he scored in the third inning. Leadoff walk will bring up Nick Woodward, the third baseman. He squares to bunts, and he fouls it straight back for strike one. Merchants playing bunt defense here. Third baseman Max Witt crashing down, along with first baseman Trevor Quinn. Quinn can't go too far, so he has to cover the bag. But Witt can charge as much as he wants. 0-1 count. Early square, pickoff move just a little bit late. Maxfield looks in, knees and out here. Woodward squares to bunts, takes one low. He did not go, says the first base umpire. Evens the count of 1-1. Harold Pyatt telling his infielders, make sure to get the sure out if he gets this bunt down. Go to one unless you for sure have two. Here's the pitch, square to bunt. It's a beauty down the first base line. The pitcher takes it and will apply the tag. But the sacrifice works, and it'll advance the runner. They'll bring up left fielder J.J. Valencia. He's 1 for 2 tonight with a runner on second base. One out here, bottom 7. Here's the pitch. Check swing, but it's in the zone for a strike. Maxfield looks in, gathers the signs. Maxfield comes set. 0-1 count, 1 out, runner on second base, 3-2 Merchants lead, and a time called by the batter. Maxfield was in his windup and he delivered, but time was called first. We'll do 0-1 once again. Maxfield working from the stretch. He delivers. This pitch is lined into left field. This will play to run. And Valencia is chugging into second base with an RBI single. And we are all square here in the bottom of the 7th inning. I'll bring up leadoff man Chase Hacker, 1 for 2 tonight. He had a sacrifice fly RBI and a double. Came around to score in the 6th inning. Maxfield in a sticky situation here. Tie ball game. Runner on second with 1 out. Here's the wind and the pitch. It's a strike. Oh, 0-1 count to Hacker. Maxfield looking to keep this ball game tied. 0-1 count, 1 out here, bottom 7. Here's the pitch, foul, straight back into the screen. 0-2 quickly, is the count. Connor Wojon goes and picks up the foul ball, and we resume play. 0-2 counts. Chase Hacker, center fielder, looking to drive in a run and take the lead for his Redmond Dudes. From the set, here's the delivery, and it's a swinging strike number 3. He got the tag. Dropped strike 3, but a tag at the plate. And that's out number 2, a big out number 2 for Jared Maxfield. It'll bring up number 33, designated hitter Connor Wojon. Wojon 0 for 3 tonight. 2 strikeouts. And he flew out, or he popped out rather, to the shortstop. Runner on second. Maxfield needs an out here. 2 outs, bottom 7, tie ball game 3-all. Here's the pitch. It's a strike on the outside corner. Maxfield giving up 2 runs tonight on 4 hits. He's left 3 on. Or he's left 2 on, rather. There's a runner on still here in this inning. Maxfield comes set. Here's the stretch. And the pitch. Fouled back out of play. 0-2 quickly. Maxfield, after not having a ton of control early in this inning, has found his spot, thrown 6 consecutive strikes. 5 consecutive strikes, rather. Maxfield being instructed by head coach Harold Pyatt to find a spot way ahead. Here's the pitch. It's just outside. 1-2 the count. Maxfield gets it back from his catcher. Maxfield looking for a good pitch to strike out the runner, or the batter, rather. Runner at second base. Here's the 1-2 pitch. A swinging strike number 3, and that will retire the side. But the Redmond Dudes get a run. 1 run on 1 hit and 1 man left on. We head to the top of the 8th inning. Your score, the Merchants 3 and the Dudes 3. Welcome back to Hartman Park. Once again, we're not in Everett anymore. We are on the road for the first time this season. with the broadcast as the Everett Merchants playing in a tight one here. 3-all, top of the 8th inning. Austin Hawk leading it off. It appears we have a pinch hitter in the on-deck circle. We will get you, not a pinch hitter. That is Sam Linscott in his new number for the night, as a bit of a uniform malfunction of some sort. Here's the first pitch to Hawk. It's well outside for ball 1. New pitcher on the mound for the Dudes, number 28, Robert Weaver. He takes over in the 8th, a tie ball game. Here's the wind and the pitch. It's a strike on the outside corner. 1-1 the count. We have Hawk, Linscott, and Max Witt up to bat in this inning. If someone gets on board, we'll see Nick Anderson and maybe Kobe Blunt. Weaver sits, working slowly. He steps off the mound. Climbs back in. Weaver winds and delivers. This pitch is low and gets away from the catcher. Nothing doing. No runners on. Quickly, 2-1 the count. Hawk taps the plate, waits for the 2-1 pitch. Weaver winds and delivers. This pitch is a strike on the inside corner. 2-2. 2-2 the count. Weaver looking for a K. Here's the wind and the 2-2 pitch is up and in for a ball, and we'll see a payoff pitch. Hawk has been aggressive in his first 3 plate appearances of the night. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice fly that drove in a run. But taking his time here, drawing the count full. Here's the payoff pitch. It's low and away. And a leadoff walk for the Merchants. They'll get the leading run, or the go-ahead run rather, on first base. And Sam Linscott comes up to the plate. Sam, the most consistent hitter on this Merchant team. 9 for 24 entering the night. He also reached on a walk. 6 RBIs entering the evening. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Due for a hit here. Here's the pitch. Bunt shown. He pulls back, but it's in the zone for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Runner on first. Nobody out here. Here's the bunt. It's a beauty. Right at the pitcher in the hole. Linscott legging it out. Not in time, but the sacrifice bunt moves the runner up. Runner on second base for the Merchants with 1 out, and Max Witt up to bat. The go-ahead run in scoring position, standing on second, represented by Austin Hawk. Max Witt hops into the left-handed side of the batter's box. The opportunity to drive in the go-ahead run for his Merchants. Weaver working from the stretch, delivers the pitch. It's a strike, just finding that inside corner. 0-1 the count. Witt is 0 for 3 tonight. He reached on an error in the second inning. Witt looking to take the lead for his team. Weaver settles, checks the runner, and comes home. This one is low for a ball and will even the count. Witt, 1-1 count here. Runner on second with 1 out. Merchants look to take a lead. Here's the pitch. Fouled right back to the backstop. 1-2 the count. Witt playing at the hot corner today. He's had a good night on the defensive side of things. His bat hasn't been there so far tonight, but a .285 hitter on the year. It's been a reliable bat for the Merchants as well through 5. Merchants fresh off an 11-1 win over in White Center. playing the Highline Bears last night. Here's the 1-2 pitch. It hits him, and he'll head to first base. Witt limps a little bit. He'll get checked on by the first base coach. But a hit by pitch gets runners on first and second with 1 out. And he'll bring in Nick Anderson. Max Witt trying to stretch out that ankle as Robert Weaver steps off on the instruction of his first baseman to give Weaver a minute. Harold Pyatt over there to check on him. Witt wears some armor on that leading leg, but pitch still really ate him up there. He's going to see if he can go. Taking off his batting gloves. We'll see if he stays in the ball game. Pyatt staying over there. And he'll saunter back to the dugout. Witt stays in the ball game on first. Go-ahead run is on second base, and Austin Hawk. Insurance run on first and Max Witt. And Nick Anderson has a chance to drive him home. 1 out here. Runners on first and second. 3 all here in the top of the 8th inning. Anderson is 1 for 3 tonight. He had a single and he scored. First run across in that big top of the 5th inning. First pitch is the ball, and time is called. Catcher will head out and talk with Robert Weaver. Weaver had some issues with his control. Walked a batter, gave up a sacrifice bunt, and hit Max Witt just a pitch ago. Barring a double play, we'll see Kobe Blunt up next. He's in the on-deck circle, taking some practice swings, getting ready in case he gets an opportunity to try to drive in a run. 1-0 the count to Nick Anderson. Weaver delivers, and it's a strike on the outside corner. 1-1 the count. Merchants scored all their runs in the top of the 5th. The Dudes picked up a run in the 3rd, the 6th, and the 7th inning. Dudes 3 runs on 7 hits and an error. Merchants 3 runs on 4 hits and an error. 1-1 pitch. Weaver comes set and delivers. This pitch is lined down the left field line, and the call is just foul. 1-2 the count now to Nick Anderson. That ball was a foot foul, and that would have been 2. Anderson comes back, digs in, and waits for the 1-2 pitch. Anderson comes set, working from the stretch with runners on, and he delivers. The 1-2 pitch, check swing, pitches outside, evens it up at 2-2. Two the count. Anderson looking to drive in a run to take the lead here. We played top of the 8th. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and it's a swing and a miss for strike number 3, and the Merchants record the second out of the inning. That'll bring up right fielder Kobe Blunt. Some encouragement shouted out by head coach Harold Pyatt as Kobe Blunt climbs into his right-hander's batter's box looking for an RBI. He has 4 on the season, including a bases-clearing triple in the season opener. Weaver comes set from the stretch. He delivers, and this ball is a curve that just catches the corner of the plate. Strike number 1. 0-1 the count. Blunt looking to drive in a run. Golden opportunity for the Merchants. Runners on first and second. 2 outs, however, in the top of the 8th. Tie ball game 3-all. Action in the dugout. Can't quite make out the numbers from here. Here's the pitch. It's down low for a ball. 1-1 the count. Blunt looking to pick up his 5th RBI on the season. It would take the lead. Merchants looking for their 4th win of the year, looking to keep the dudes out of the win column. Here's the 1-1 pitch. It's well outside. Runners nearly go, but a nice pick play by the catcher there to keep the ball in front of him, and we'll see a 2-1 pitch. If Kobe should reach, we'll see Diego Altamirano. He's warming up in the on-deck circle, keeping his padding on just in case. Weaver comes set. Working from the stretch. The 2-1 pitch is grounded right at the shortstop. Fielder's choice right to the second baseman. And that will retire the side. The Merchants leave a pair on as we head to the bottom of the 8th. Your score, the Merchants 3 and the Dudes 3. Welcome back to Hartman Park. New pitcher on the mound, number 33, Charlie Wright. 6 innings pitched on the season. 1.5 ERA, gave up 1 run. It was earned. Here's the first pitch, fouled straight back to the fence for strike number 1. 4 strikeouts rather, and 2 base on balls on the year. Take a look at some of our out-of-town scores. The Northwest Honkers are losing to the Alaska Gold Panners in a non-conference game. The pitch is a ball down low. Gold Panners beating the Northwest Honkers by a score of 7-1. In the bottom of the 9th inning, Seattle Cheney Studs are up in Humboldt right now, taking on the Crabs, and they are winning 2-0 at the top of the 9th. Next pitch is grounded right to Riley Parker. He'll throw it across the diamond, and a nice play to get to the out for the first out of the inning, and a good confidence builder there by Riley Parker. He's had a couple extraordinary outings, but it's always good to get that first out under your belt. Jake Levin now up to bat for the Redmond Dudes. Here's the first pitch, and it's a strike on the outside corner. Jake Levin, 1 for 3 tonight, a single in the 6th inning. He also flew out to right field and popped out to the second baseman. Here's the pitch. It skips in. As Charlie Wright lost the handle there, it bounced a few feet in front of the plate. Nice stop there by Altamirano. Good practice stop there. In case there's a runner on, good to know that your catcher's got your back. Wright dusts off the rubber. Here in this all-turf infield, grass is in the outfield. That's a strike call on the bottom part of the zone. 1-2 the count. Levin asking for the bottom of the zone. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one's low for a ball. We'll even the count at 2-2. Wright looking to get out of this inning clean and turn it back over to his offense with a chance to take the lead in the top of the 9th inning. Here's Charlie's 2-2 pitch, fouled off the fence behind home plate, and we'll do it again. We are back in play here. Charlie Wright delivers the 2-2 pitch just a little bit high. Full count, 3-2. Charlie Wright battling with Jake Levin. See a payoff pitch. 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Tie ball game at 3-all. Here's the payoff pitch from Charlie Wright. Fouled straight back, and we'll do it again. Wright sets, gets the signs from Altamirano. He likes what he sees. Here's the payoff pitch, and it's outside for a walk. And a 1-out walk for the Redmond Dudes will bring up Alex Galgano. Galgano 1 for 3 tonight, 2 strikeouts and a single in the 4th inning. Charlie Wright looking for a double play ball to get out of the inning and turn it over to his offense. We play 1 out, bottom of the 8th inning here in Hartman Field. Merchants and Dudes are locked, 3-all. Here's the pitch, and it's down low for a ball. Altamirano out in front of home plate, calming his catcher down, or his pitcher down rather. We play a chilly night here in Redmond, Washington. Beautiful, clear day. Looked like we might get a little bit of rain, but it cleared up in the last day or so. It's a ball outside and away, or away and low. 2-0 quickly. Charlie Wright falls behind. Merchants need a double play here to get out of the inning. Like to keep that runner at first base unless you get both outs. Quick move over to first base, nothing doing as Levin stays close to the bag. 0-2 the count. Charlie Wright looking for a ground ball double play. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Runner bluffs, and it's a strike called on the check swing. 2-1 the count, 1 out here, bottom 8. We're tied 3-all. Right. Needs a double play here to get out of the inning. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swinging strike number 2. Galgano in danger of wearing the sombrero if he strikes out here. 2 strikeouts already for Galgano. Also has a base hit single in the 4th inning. Wright steps off the mound. Here's Charlie Wright's pitch from the stretch. It's a strike 3 called on the bottom part of the zone. Argument from Alex Galgano. He doesn't like the call. But regardless, it's a strikeout for out number 2. Welcome back to Hartman Park. We have a pinch hitter in for Will Langen. It's number 30, Brian Pino. Pickoff move over to first base, nothing doing. Riley Parker will deliver. It's a ball on the outside. Brian Pino seeing his first action of the night. We'll see where he ends up on the defensive lineup, and we'll let you know when we get that information. We'll know after this half of the inning. Bottom of the 8th, 2 outs, 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. It's a strike on the low outside corner. Evens the count at 1-1, 2 outs here. Bottom 8, 3 all. Merchants play the Dudes here in Hartman Park. First meeting of this season for these two teams. Here's the pitch, and it hits him square in the back. A 2-out hit by pitch. And we'll have runners on first and second, rather. That'll bring up AJ Morioka. Altamirano walks out with Charlie Wright, delivers the baseball, talks him through, and he'll come back out and get ready for AJ Morioka. AJ Morioka, 0 for 2 tonight. He walked and scored in the 7th inning. We play bottom 8, 3 all. Here's the pitch. Low and away for ball 1. Wright looking for an out to get out of this inning. Any out would do with 2 outs. 3 all. Here's the pitch. It's a strike on the bottom corner. Pitch right on the edge there. Wright trying to induce an out any way he can. 1-1 the count. 2 outs, 3 all, bottom of the 8th. Here's the pitch. It's a strike on the outside corner. 1-2 the count. Wright one pitch away from getting out of a bit of a jam here. The Merchants will bring up the bottom part of their lineup in the top of the 9th inning, starting with Altamirano. Here's the pitch. Swung on, driven down the right field line, but foul, and we'll do it again. Merchants will send Altamirano, Quinn, and Parker to the plate, barring any pinch hitting in the top of the 9th inning. 3 all here, bottom 8. 1-2 the count to AJ Morioka. 2 runners on. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He hung on to it, and that's will retire the side. What a night, or what an outing for Charlie Wright, working around a walk and a hit batsman and picking up 2 strikeouts. That'll bring up the top of the 9th inning. We'll see Diego Altamirano, Trevor Quinn, and Riley Parker when we come back. Your score: we are tied at 3. Welcome back to Hartman Park. We played top of the ninth inning. Diego Altamirano up to bat. We're tied at 3 apiece in a heck of a ball game. Here's the first pitch. It's a strike on the inside corner, and we're underway here in the top of the ninth. Robert Weaver stays out there on the bump. Started the 8th inning, worked himself around a jam. Here's the wind and the pitch. It's a strike on the outside corner. This time working in and out is Weaver. 0-2 the count. Altamirano not that happy with the call. Got to climb in and continue to battle. Trevor Quinn standing in the on-deck circle. He will bat. We're waiting to see if Riley Parker is still up. Here's the wind and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, grounded right to the first baseman. He will take it himself in a bit of a foot race and get there just in time for out number 1. That'll bring up the first baseman, pinch hitter number 55, Trevor Quinn. He is 0 for 1 with a fly out to center field in the 7th inning. Riley Parker is in the on-deck circle. He will bat his spot. Trevor Quinn, 0 for 1 tonight, looking for his first hit of the season as he takes a strike on the outside corner. Quinn is 0 for 3 on the season. Entering tonight, he's 0 for 1 in this ballgame. Looking to get on board as the go-ahead run. He fouls off a pitch at his knees. 0-2 quickly is Trevor Quinn as he was swinging for the fences on that swing. Quinn looks to battle back. An 0-2 count. 1 out here in the top of the 9th inning. We're tied at 1, or at 3 rather. That fouled straight back. He golfed for that one and got just enough of it. Send it straight back to the screen. 0-2. We'll do it again. 3-all here in the top of the 9th inning. Trevor Quinn, Riley Parker. They would be followed by Patrick Chung should one of them reach. Robert Weaver stays on the mound. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and it's a strike called on the outside corner. And it leaves Trevor Quinn stunned. 2 outs quickly here in the top of the 9th inning. Riley Parker up to bat. He's 1 for 3 tonight with a single, was stranded at third base in that top of the 5th inning where the Merchants have gotten all of their runs to this point. Chung in the on-deck circle. He would bat should Parker reach. Here's the pitch. It's a strike. Parker looking to get on board for the second time tonight. He represents the go-ahead run. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled back into the screen. Quickly 0-2. Robert Weaver has been deadly in this inning. 9 pitches, 9 strikes for Weaver. He's ahead 0-2 here on Riley Parker. Here's the 0-2 pitch. It's down low for a ball. 1-2. Merchants look to get a runner on board here in a tie ball game in the top of the 9th inning. Here's the pitch. Swung on, foul down the third base line. 1-2. We will do it again. Should Parker reach, we'll see Patrick Chung. Chung would be followed by Hawk and Sam Linscott. Should we get to that point? 1-2 the count to Riley Parker. 2 outs here, top of 9. Here's the pitch. Swung on, grounded to third. This is going to be a tough play. The throw across the diamond is in time for the out. And the Merchants go quietly in order. As we head to the bottom of the 9th inning, your score, the Merchants 3 and the Dudes 3. Welcome back to Hartman Park. We play bottom 9. Your Merchants and the Dudes are tied at 3. As Charlie Wright stays on the mound, he took over in the 8th inning, pitched himself around a jam, got a pair of strikeouts, and he delivers his first pitch as a strike to number 5, Nick Woodward, or Woodward, rather. Playing second baseman for the Studs tonight. Here's the 0-1 pitch, is a ball, just low. 1-1 the count. Woodward is 1 for 2 tonight. He singled and scored in the 3rd. Popped out to second in the 6th. And sacrificed in the 7th. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Check swing. It's in the zone anyways, and it's a strike. 1-2 the count. Wright working from ahead. Here's the pitch. Skips in. 2-2 now. "27 pitches on the night. He steps off the rubber. This will be the 28th pitch of Charlie Wright's outing. Woodward steps back in. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Lined right to Patrick Chung. He throws it over to first. Nice pick there. And a 4-3 ground out for the first out of the inning. Trevor Quinn there on the pick at first. And the play is made in time. Brings up J.J. Valencia, the left fielder. He is 2 for 3 tonight with a single and an RBI double. Here's the first pitch. It's a called strike on the outside corner. Quickly 0-1. Merchants looking to get this into game in extras. Here's the pitch. It's outside for a ball. Merchants looking to improve to 4-2 on the season. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Charlie Wright. It's a swinging strike 2. Takes him down to his knees on that one as he falls across the plate. A great breaking ball there from Charlie Wright. That's one for the highlight reel. 1-2 the count. Charlie Wright looking for his 3rd K of the game. Here's the pitch. Lined right to Riley Parker. He throws across the diamond. And a great pick again from Trevor Quinn to record the out. 6-3 ground out will bring up leadoff man Chase Hacker. And the Merchants dugout can't get enough of that one. Chase Hacker, center fielder, up to bat now. He's the leadoff man. 1 for 3 tonight with a sacrifice RBI and a double. He scored. Here's the pitch. It's a strike on the outside corner. Wright has great command of his pitches tonight. Had a bit of a rough 8th inning, but has really found his way here in the 9th. Here's the windup. And the 0-1 pitch. It's a breaking ball that finds the bottom of the zone. And an 0-2 counts quickly. Right ahead of Hacker. Wright looks in, gets a sign from Diego. Here's the pitch. It's a ball, just misses on the outside corner. 1-2 the counts. Charlie Wright's got a couple more pitches he can throw. Couple balls he can burn if he needs to. 1-2 counts, 2 outs. We play bottom of the 9th inning. Here's the wind and the pitch. It's a skipping ball. 2-2 the count. Base is clear. 2-2 the count. 2 outs. Bottom of the 9th inning. Your score is 3-3. Merchants looking to get it into extras. Charlie Wright looks in, gets the pitch, and delivers. It's fouled to the screen. Hacker battling. 2-2 count, looking to walk it off here. Merchants looking to send it to the 10th. Charlie winds and delivers. This one's up and in. Fills the count at 3-2. Charlie Wright will have to throw a payoff pitch to leadoff man Chase Hacker. Should Hacker reach, it'll be Connor Wojan, barring a pinch hitter. Here's the payoff pitch, and it's grounded. Riley Parker's got to make a tough play. He throws across the diamond, and a stretch play from Trevor Quinn will record the out. Another tremendous play by Trevor Quinn, and that will retire the side. When we come back, the Merchants will send the top of their lineup to the plate in the top of the 9th inning. Patrick Chung, Austin Hawk, and Sam Linscott will represent your Merchants as they look to take the lead. In the top of the 10th inning, your score, Merchants 3 and the Redmond Dudes 3. Welcome back to Hartman Park. We play on the top of the 10th inning. Your Merchants and the Dudes are locked in a battle. 3-all here in a tremendous ball game. Leadoff man Patrick Chung will lead off this inning as well. He is 0 for 2 with a pair of walks, including an RBI bases loaded walk. Here's a line drive, but pulling foul down the right field line for a long strike number 1. He got all of that one, but pulled it foul. Chung looking to get on board or even put one out of here. Here's the pitch from Weaver. Swung on, grounded right to the first baseman. This is going to be a tough play, but they make it. Oh, he did not. He's off the bag. And that's an infield single for Patrick Chung. What a play by Chung to run it out. And a misstep there by Robert Weaver. He missed the bag. And a leadoff single. We'll put the go-ahead run on first, rather, and we'll leave Coach Pyatt a big-time choice here. Hawk is 0 for 2 tonight. He has a sacrifice fly and a walk in his last 2 plate appearances. Will he sacrifice? Yes, he will. He pulls back, and the pitch is outside for a ball. 1-0 the count. One to 0 the count. We play top of the 10th. Apologize for the mistype there on the scoreboard. Here's the 1-0. Sacrifice shown, but the pitch is up and in for a ball. Two and 0 the count. Perfect count to bunt on here. Austin Hawk will have an opportunity to advance Patrick Chung. 2-0, bunt shown. He gets it down the first base line, but it shoots foul, and the count goes to 2-1. Nearly a beauty there. Chung was on second base by the time that ball trickled foul, but not quite enough. Didn't quite keep it fair. 2-1 the count now. Hawk, 2-1 count. Still has a strike to work with if he wants to try the bunt again. Weaver, the bunt is shown. The pitch is high, 3-1 the count. Robert Weaver having a little bit of issues in this inning, keeping runners off the base paths. Gave up a leadoff single and a 3-1 count to Austin Hawk. Merchants need to avoid the double play. Hawk squares around the bunt. Infield comes in. Here's the pitch. And it's a strike called on the outside corner. Hawk can't believe it. He thought he had a walk. 3-2 now, full count, and we'll have a payoff pitch with no outs here in the bottom of, or in the top of the 9th inning, or 10th inning rather. It's been a long game, folks. Here's the line, and the payoff pitch lifted into right field down the line. It is falling foul, and we'll do it again. A long foul ball. Long run out there by the right fielder. Sam Linscott warming up in the on-deck circle. He will be up next. First things first, Austin Hawk, we have a payoff pitch. No outs, runner on first base is Patrick Chung. He represents the go-ahead run. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on, laced into center field. This will get down, and everyone moves up a station. Runners on first and second with nobody out, and it brings up Sam Linscott, the third man in the lineup, but the most consistent bat all season. Linscott getting directions from Coach Harold Pyatt. We may see a sacrifice here as we will get a relief pitcher here. We'll get you the number when we can. We'll take a quick break. When we return, you will see your Merchants in the top of the 10th inning. 2 runners on, nobody out, 3-all the score here in Redmond. Welcome back to Hartman Park. New pitcher for the Redmond Dudes is Peter Irvin, coming in the 10th inning, inheriting 2 runners on base. They belong to Robert Weaver. Merchants and Dudes locked in a 3-all battle. Sam Linscott up to bat with nobody out, leading run, or go-ahead run rather, on second base. Here's the pitch. Linscott squares to bunt, but he'll take a strike on the outside corner. Pyatt wanting to play a little. Coach Pyatt wanting to play a little bit of small ball here. Advance the runners on the bunt. And see what you can do with one out. Here's the bunt opportunity. It's bunted foul. And the Merchants will be forced to have Sam swing away. Bunt likely off with 2 outs, or 2 strikes rather. Sam with a good bat so far this season, 375 according to point streak on the season. He's 0 for 3 tonight with the sacrifice. See if he can pick up an RBI here. Here's the 0-2 pitch, swung on and lifted into foul territory. It is curving out of play, but the catch is missed by the first baseman. Had a shot at it, but couldn't quite get his glove there. He falls down and misses the ball, and we'll do 0-2 again. Linscott looking to put one in the gap and drive home the leading or the go-ahead run. Dugout cheering him on. Sam Linscott with no outs. 0-2 count, runners on first and second. Here's the 0-2 pitch, grounded right to the third baseman. He makes the play, throws it over a second for one. No play, a fielder's choice, and runners on the corners for your Merchants. Runners on the corners. Max Witt, the third baseman, up to bat. He's 0 for 3 tonight. He was hit by a pitch. He was hit by a pitch in the 8th inning, as there was some discussion about the ball being caught on the field, but it was clearly caught on the bounce. And he also reached on an error in the 2nd inning, Max Witt did. He was looking for a deep fly ball to drive in a run here. Irvin with some serious heat. Here's the pitch. Foul down the left field line for strike number 1. Plate umpire issuing a warning to the Redmond dugout. 0-1 the count, 1 out. Runners on the corners for your Merchants. A deep fly ball would give the Merchants the lead here in the top of the 10th inning. Irvin comes home. The ball gets away, and the runner will advance to second base on the wild pitch, and the double play is out of order now. Sam Linscott advances to second on the wild pitch. And Max Witt can swing away with a little more confidence here, knowing that a ground ball would likely not end the inning. And Max Witt has been intentionally walked. An intentional base on balls, the first of the season for the Merchants. As Nick Anderson comes up to bats, he's 1 for 4 tonight. He singled and scored in the 5th inning, struck out twice in his last 2 appearances. He has a chance to drive in a run here. 3-all, top of the 10th inning. 1 out. Runners are on every bag. Bases juiced for the Merchants. Here's the pitch. It's outside for a ball, and Anderson jumps ahead. If Anderson finds a way to get on board, the Merchants would take the lead. Kobe Blunt is warming up in the on-deck circle. He'll hit his spot. Peter Irvin comes set and delivers. The pitch is a strike on the inside corner. 1-1 the count. Merchants on every bag. 1-1 count to Nick Anderson. Anything but a double play would likely score a run. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled into the fences. 1-2 the count. Take a quick pause as the umpire gets a couple new baseballs. We play in the 10th. Peter Irvin has some serious heat. We can hear the laces up here in the press box. He's just having some issues controlling it so far. He is ahead of the count against Anderson, however. 1-2, or 1-2, rather. 1 out. Bases juiced. Tie ball game in the top of the 10th inning. Merchants have a chance to take the lead. Go ahead runner on third. Insurance runners on second and first. Here's the 1-2 pitch. It's down low in the dirt, and the runners stay put. 2-2 the count. That ball nearly getting away from the catcher. Galgano was able to stay behind it, however, and the runners stay. 2-2 the count now. Kobe Blunt would be up next. 1 out, bases loaded. Your Merchants have a chance to take the lead with a base hit. Here's the 2-2 pitch. It's taken up high for a ball, and the count runs full. Payoff pitch time for Peter Irvin. Nick Anderson has a chance with a payoff pitch here to play to run for his Merchants. Here's the stretch. And the payoff pitch is fouled into the fence. And we'll run it again. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Bases juiced. 3-2 count, 1 out. Top of the 10th inning. We're tied 3-all. Here's the stretch. And the payoff pitch is outside for a bases-loaded walk. And your Merchants take a 4-3 lead on an RBI walk by Nick Anderson. What a ball game. The Merchants retake the lead after losing it in the 7th inning. It'll bring up Kobe Blunt. Bags are still loaded. 1 out, 3-all here in the top of the 10th inning. Sam Linscott bluffing down the third baseline. Runners get their leads. Here's the pitch. It's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1 quickly to Kobe Blunt. Altamirano warming up in the on-deck circle. He would be up next. Merchants have a chance to add an insurance run here. They lead 4-3 on the top of the 10th. Here's Peter Irving's pitch. It's outside for a ball, 1-1. One and one the count. Kobe Blunt is 0 for 2. He reached on a fielder's choice and a walk he sacrificed in the 5th inning. No sacrifice on here. Here's the pitch. It's outside for a ball, 2-1 the count. Mound conference for Peter Irving and his catcher. The Merchants will play again tomorrow, 6:05 first pitch. That's playing over at the Mel Olson Stadium in White Center against City Baseball. You have time called. We have a pinch runner in the ball game. Max Witt will be replaced by number 11 for your Merchants, Max Nealon. So 11 for 15 for a pinch runner. Get a little bit of speed out there on second base. Two, 1 the count, 1 out. Max Nealon out there on second base. 2-1 the count, 1 out, 3-all here, top 10. Altamirano still warming up in the on-deck circle. Peter Irvin comes home, and this pitch is swung through and missed. 2-2 the count now. 1 out. Barring a double play, we'll see Diego Altamirano next. Base is loaded. Peter Irvin. Here's the set. And the 2-2 pitch. Check swing. It's a ball. 3-2 the count. Full count. We'll see a payoff pitch. Peter Irvin has had issues with his control. Has excellent velocity. We'll look to blow by Kobe Blunt here. Here's the payoff pitch. Line down the right field line. It's a fair ball. That'll play at least 2. Kobe Blunt running to second base. He's charging the third. 3-run score. A bases clearing triple. And that adds 3 insurance runs. Your Merchants lead it 7-3. Oh my. The second bases clearing triple of the season for Kobe Blunt. And your Merchants are piling it on here in the top of the 10th. What an inning for your Merchants. 1 out. Runner on third base is Kobe Blunt after his 3 RBI bases clearing triple. Diego Altamirano with a chance to drive in another one with a deep fly ball. Your Merchants lead it 7-3. Here's the pitch. It's up high to Altamirano. 1-0 the count. Your Merchants will look to hold on in the bottom of the 10th to this 7-3 lead. But they'd like to add a couple more just to be safe. 7-3 your score. Runner on third. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Grounded right to the second baseman. Blunt bluffs down the third base line. But the 4-3 put out is recorded at first base for the second out of the inning. That ground out leaves the runner on third base, 2 outs. And it will bring up number 55, Trevor Quinn. Quinn's 0 for 2 tonight, yet to record a hit on the season. If he picks one up here, he'll pick up an RBI and extend the lead to 8-4. The first offering to Trevor Quinn is up high for a ball. Big inning for your Merchants. 4 runs in the top of the 10th inning on 3 hits. There's 1 runner on third. Quinn settles in. Here's the Peter Irving 1-0 pitch is fouled straight back into the netting as Trevor Quinn wanted to put that one over the left field wall. 1-1 the count to Trevor Quinn as the Merchants look to add on here. Already 4 in the top of the 10th. 7 runs on 7 hits and an error. Dudes have 3 runs on 7 hits and an error. They'll be up next. Irving comes set. Delivers. It's up high for a ball. 2-1 the count. Quinn looking for his first hit of the season. He is 0 for 5. A hit would drive in another run. Here's the pitch. It hits Quinn. And Quinn will reach on a hit by pitch. That one caught him right in the hip. Here he comes. Oh, there he goes. Quinn shaking it off well. It's a big boy. He can handle the hit. As number 44, Riley Parker, stands in. 1 for 4. Runners on the corners for Riley Parker. He has a single, was stranded at third in that big 5th inning. The Merchants picked up 3 runs that allowed them to get here to this 10th inning. Quinn stays in the game at first. He takes his lead. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. A big swing and a miss. Blunt at third. Quinn at first. Head coach Harold Pyatt advising him, you only need a single to drive in another run, and he's right. A single would play another insurance run here for the Merchants. Irvin delivers, and a foul tip into the glove of the catcher. Count runs to 0-2. Irvin one strike away from sending his team to the bottom of the 10th inning. Merchants looking for another. Peter Irving comes set. Chucks the runners. Here's the stretch and the delivery. It's grounded foul down the third base line, and we'll do it again. 7-3 your Merchants lead. 0-2 the count to Riley Parker. We play top 10. Irving, stretch, and the pitch is lifted foul down the first base line and out of play. We'll go again. 0-2 is still the count. New baseball being delivered by the manager of the Redmond Dudes. Parker. Digs in. Peter Irving comes set. Here's the stretch. And the 0-2 pitch is up high for ball one. 1-2 the count now. Parker, as I mentioned before, is 1 for 4 tonight. Love to get an insurance run here. Pick up his second RBI in the season if he could get a hit here. Here's the stretch. And the 1-2 pitch. It's on the way, and it's a ball up high for ball two. 2 straight balls for Peter Irving, and the count goes to 2-2. 2-2, 2 outs, runners on the corners. Merchants lead at 7-3 in the top of the 10th inning. What a ball game tonight between these two Pacific International League teams. Irving comes set. Here's the stretch and the pitch. It's fouled away, bouncing right into the hand of Patrick Chung in the on-deck circle, and we'll do it again. Riley Parker's the 9th man to the plate in this inning. Patrick Chung waiting on deck should he reach. Chung singled and came around to score in this inning already. Peter Irving gets the sign he likes. Comes set. Here's the stretch. And the 2-2 pitch is fouled out of play, and we'll go again. This is the 9th pitch of the at-bat. Irving's pitch count is sky high, running through 9 batters already. Harold Pyatt talking with the Dude's first baseman. Here's the set, and the 2-2 pitch is inside, and the count runs full. The 10th pitch of the at will be a payoff pitch. 3-2, 2 outs. Runners will take off. Kobe Blunt on third. Trevor Quinn on first. Here's the payoff pitch. It's lifted sky high. But out is the shortstop, and he will make the catch, and that will retire the side. But the Merchants get a ton of runs. They score 4 on 3 hits and leave 2 men on. We head to the bottom of the 10th inning. Your Merchants lead the Dudes by a score of 7-3. Welcome back to Hartman Park. We play the bottom of the 10th inning as your Merchants lead by a score of 7-3. Merchants taking 4 runs on 3 hits in the top of the 10th inning. Here's the first pitch of the inning. It's a strike on the bottom corner, or the bottom part of the plate for strike 1. New pitcher, pitching coach Brandon Mahovich, first appearance of the season. Comes set and delivers from the windup, and it's a swinging strike number 2. He's facing Connor Wojron. 0 for 4 tonight, 3 strikeouts, looking to avoid the golden sombrero. Mahovich comes set, delivers, and it's a strike 3 called on the outside corner, and what a way to start this bottom of the 10th inning. We'll bring up number 32, Clayton Truex. Truex is 1 for 3 tonight. He was hit by a pitch in the first inning, and it had an RBI single in the 6th. Mahovich's first pitch is swung on and grounded or lined down the third base line, but foul for allowed strike number 1. Owen won the count. Mahovich comes set and delivers. This one's over the head of Clayton Truex for a ball. 1-1 the count. Jake Levin would be up next. And if one can reach Alex Galgano, the catcher, barring any pinch hitters. Mahovich comes set and delivers. This one's inside for a ball. 2-1 the count quickly. Truex jumps ahead of Brandon. Here's the 2-1 pitch. It's a strike called on the outside corner. Brandon jumps back ahead, 2-2. Truex needs to get on base here. Get a base runner for these dudes. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and lifted deep to left field. It is high, it is deep, and it is out of here. A home run down the left field line for Clayton Truex. And this is now officially a save situation for Brandon Mahovich. It's a long home run down the left side, or down the left field line. It's a bit of a short porch on both sides of this ballpark. Brings up Jake Levin, right fielder rather, for the Dudes. 1 for 3 tonight with a walk. Big swinging strike 1. Brandon drops the ball back to him, but picks it up, climbs back onto the bump. 0-1 is the count. Here's the pitch. It's inside for a ball. 1-1 the count now. Levin is in the batter's box right now. Score is 7-4. Here's a check swing. He did not go. 2-1 the count. The Merchants dugout can't believe it. We play 7-4 in the bottom of the 10th inning. An incredible ball game here tonight. 10th inning here. 7-4 Merchants lead. 7 runs on 7 hits and an error. 4 runs on 8 hits and an error for the Dudes. Here's the pitch. Well outside. 3-1 the count now. Mahovich losing his control here a little bit here in the 10th inning. Brandon looks to jump back into things here. 3-1. It's got a foothold, but not much. Brandon comes set. Here's the wind. And the 3-1 pitch cracked into deep left center field, and that is back-to-back home runs for the Redmond Dudes, as the Dudes pull within 2 here in the bottom of the 10th inning. It is now 7-5 Merchants lead. Back-to-back jacks for the Dudes, brings up catcher Alex Galgano, barring a pinch hitter. Alex Galgano climbs in. 7-5 Merchants lead the Dudes after a pair of solo shots by Clayton Truex and Jake Levin. Here's Brandon's first pitch. It's inside for a ball. Brian Pino would be up next, barring a pinch hitter. 1 out here, bottom 10, 7-5 your score. A big swing and a miss by Galgano to even the count at 1-1. Galgano's 1 for 4 tonight, 3 strikeouts and a single. He was erased on a 4-6-3 double play to end the 4th. Mavlich delivers, and it's low and inside for ball number 2. Bullpen is quiet. Mavlich will end this game one way or another. The 2-1 pitch is on the way. It's a low ball 3. 3-1 the count. Harold Pyatt starting to stir in the visitors' dugout. 3-1 the count to Galgano. Here's the wind. And the 3-1 pitch, it's a walk. And a 1-out walk will bring the tying run to the plate. And the Merchants are in a bit of a sticky spot here. And out comes head coach Harold Pyatt. Harold Pyatt asking the home plate umpire how many mound visits he has left. He's going to take one here and go out and talk to his pitching coach, Brandon Mavlich. I have a quick conversation on the mound, and we're going to step away. When we come back, Merchants may make a pitching change, but regardless, Brandon Pino up to bat for the Redmond Dudes. Tying run is at the plate for the Redmond Dudes. Welcome back to Hartman Park. Quick mound visit there by head coach Harold Pyatt as he settles down his pitching coach Brandon Mavlich. He faces Brian Pino representing the tying run. Here's the pitch. It's a strike on the inside corner. 1 out here, bottom 9. We play in a 7-5 ball game led by your Everett Merchants. Merchants looking to improve to 4-2 on the season. Here's the 0-1 pitch, fouled into the screen, and quickly 0-2 goes the count. Brandon Mavlich looking for a ground ball double play here to get out of this inning and secure the save. Galgano takes his lead. Here's the pitch. It's a ball a little bit high. Count goes to 1-2. The Redmond Dudes putting on a bit of a power show here in the 10th inning. 2 home runs and a walk to put the tying run at the plate. 7-5 Merchants. Here's the pitch. A big swing and a miss for strike 3. and the Redmond Dudes are down to their final out here in the bottom of the 10th inning. It will be represented by A.J. Morioka, rather. Excuse me, a pinch hitter. And we will get you that pinch hitter in just a moment. Pinch hitters number 10, Jack Vonderhaar. Here's the first pitch. It's a strike on the outside corner. Oh, and 1 the count. 2 outs here, bottom 10. Your Merchants lead it 7-5. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss. And the Redmond Dudes are down to their final strike here in this thriller of a ball game. Altamirano behind the plate, giving the signs to his pitcher. Vonderhaar digs in, representing the tying run. Here's the pitch. It's a swung foul ball down the right field line, down the third base line rather, and we'll do it again. 7-5 here. Merchants scored 7 on 7 hits and an error. The Dudes scored 5 runs on 9 hits and an error. They have the tying run on the plate with 1 aboard. 0-2 count. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 10th inning. Here's the wind and the pitch. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The Merchants are a pitch away from improving to 4-2, but the Dudes are a swing away from tying this ball game. 7-5, bottom 10, 1-2 count, 2 outs. Here's the wind and the pitch. It's a swinging strike 3, foul tip into the glove, and that's your ball game. The Merchants hang on to win it by a final score of 7-5 in the bottom of the 10th inning. This has been a presentation of the Everett Merchants Baseball on the Everett Merchants Baseball YouTube channel. What a ball game tonight, folks. Join us tomorrow if we have a broadcast. Watch our social media platforms, as we will let you know as soon as we know if there is a broadcast tomorrow. And have a good night, everybody.